Almost everyone has dreamed of being their own boss at some point in their life, taking charge, becoming the person that they answer to, and not taking no for an answer. We've all dreamt of our own store, our own little empire, our legacy. However, not everyone can make this their own personal reality. Only a few people have what it takes to be their own boss and start a successful company from the ground up. The people that don't either fail miserably or grow out of the idea. The trick is trying to figure out which one of these people you are. Were you born to run your own business, to become the next Jeff Bezos, or are you better suited for something else? That's what we'll be covering today in 11 signs that you were born to be an entrepreneur. Number 1, you do everything with intent. A boss doesn't just do something to do it. They do everything to benefit the company and the people within it. So if you are someone that is meticulous with your time, your energy, and everything that you do, you may find that you are absolutely suited to run a business. If you're someone who likes to make plans and stick by them, or make budgets with other people and considerations in mind, it's one of the better traits that someone willing to start a career in entrepreneurship can have. Making sure that every choice you make is one made with intentions purely for the good of the business and beyond is essential. Number 2, you believe nothing is sacred. We know this is kind of a creepy title, but hear us out. Entrepreneurs believe that everything can be changed, made better, or improved on, hence the idea that nothing is sacred. An entrepreneurial soul sees everything through the eyes of someone who genuinely feels that they can make a change to the status quo. For instance, Jeff Bezos came up with the idea of delivering virtually anything to your door and finding the best prices to match what you want. The status quo was a trip to the store, but he challenged it. And now you can essentially get everything delivered if you want to. An entrepreneur sees changes to be made where other people see something that cannot be changed or made different. Number 3, you love solving problems. An entrepreneur's day is full of problem solving. They are the boss, so everything has to go by them and be approved by them. Anytime there's an issue with anything, your workers are going to call you. They're going to text you. They're going to be constantly seeking your guidance with challenges that they don't understand. If this sounds like something that you think you would struggle to do, then being your own boss is not for you. A true person born for the life of starting their own company would have no problem solving problems. Or even, they would be invigorated by the challenge that comes with solving problems. That is one of the most important things to finding out if you are a born leader or not. The way you tackle day-to-day problems. Number 4, you're great at self-assessment. Just because you're your own boss doesn't mean you're above critiques or that you're perfect. A person who is a great entrepreneur already knows that. And even before they started their business, were probably already great at self-assessment and making sure that they were able to hold themselves accountable for their workload and productivity. A good entrepreneur knows where their weaknesses are, and they do whatever they can to ensure that they are a great leader. A natural-born leader knows exactly where they struggle and what they can do to fix it, or who they need to hire to pick up the slack. Number 5. You embrace feedback from the right people. As said earlier, natural-born leaders are always trying to find ways to improve. They want to know how they can be the best for their workers, for the people they're working with, and their customers. People who are born with the spirit to be their own bosses are pros at taking feedback. Obviously, this means feedback, not random insults hurled by disgruntled customers or other people. Good feedback could be comments from a family member about the decor of the shop, or a customer commenting that it was hard to navigate your website. Little things like that, when a born entrepreneur hears them, will drive them to find ways to incorporate them into their work so that no one else has to struggle with the same issue again. It's important to remember, too, that this is feedback, which is given kindly from people who truly have your best interests at heart. It doesn't come from jealous people who want to see you fail and do nothing but hurl insults. By the way, we're on a mission to help people like yourself make billions, so make sure to subscribe if that sounds like you. Number 6, you hate politics. You don't have to hate actual politics. Wherever you happen to fall on the political spectrum could also be a way to help your business. depending on how or if you market it. However, we're talking about politics within the workplace, such as name-dropping to receive a promotion or talking behind a coworker's back to try to take their job. Someone with an entrepreneurial mindset will hate this. They would just want everyone to be honest with one another about how they're feeling, what they're talking about, and why they're upset. These kinds of things not only create a great leader, but they also show a dependable person on whom workers know that they can count on because they won't waste time talking behind people's backs. Number 7. You love when others win. People with an entrepreneurial spirit aren't out to only make it for themselves. Well, maybe that would be their goal in the beginning, but they don't just want to see themselves succeed. They want to see everyone else win because at the end of the day, that means that they win too. Someone who is born to lead and be an entrepreneur understands that the very team's wins will always reflect well on the leadership. If you're someone who easily gets jealous of people's personal success and doesn't see the big picture, then you're almost certain to fail as a leader. Understanding that building up your workers and other people who work with you will reflect on you as a boss is one of the most important things that someone with a spirit of good leadership will do. Number 8. You adore taking things off your plate. Leaders will always want to take things off their plates and give them to other workers. This is delegating. And it's one of the ways that someone who is an entrepreneur can make their job easier. They will either give their tasks to other people who can finish them quicker or better than they can, or they will bust their butt to find the quickest way to finish them and get them off their plate. This either creates a great worker who gets things done in time, or someone who can offer jobs to the correct people to get things done. Good leaders know and understand the strengths and weaknesses of their employees, as well as their own weaknesses. They value their time, and they're not going to waste it if they don't have to. Number 9. You're awesome at delaying gratification. People who are born to be leaders will always be good at withholding the immediate rewards of life. They understand that sometimes holding out for the bigger payout will be worth it in the end. These leaders will sacrifice smaller rewards, such as taking a long weekend, when they know that if they work that weekend, they'll be able to take the entire week off in 2 more weeks. It's a strange example, but it's a crucial part of a leader's agenda. They always see the bigger picture, and they know to think about the long term when it comes to their rewards. Is this something that will end up having a great payoff in the end, but requires sacrifices to get there? A good entrepreneur will know if the sacrifices are worth it and what they should do moving forward. Number 10. You want to see ideas come to life. Good bosses don't just come up with ideas to create a business because they want to sit around and think about what their ideas could become. No, they do what they can to ensure that their ideas come to life. If that's you, then you were probably born to lead. Great leaders desperately want to see their ideas come to life and will do anything and everything to see that happen. They will work with others, work harder, make connections, and leverage deals to accomplish this. That's because for these leaders, this is their passion, their dream. It isn't just a job for them, and it surely isn't something that they can just see slip by. Good leaders chase after their dreams and their ideas, which of course helps when it comes to wanting to see these ideas come to life. If you do these things and you are passionate about seeing your ideas come to life, then this is for you. Number 11. You're good with people. Finally, good leaders are great with people. They are charismatic, kind, good speakers, and most of all, easy to get along with. A good entrepreneur knows how to be assertive to get their point across, but they're also able to speak kindly to coworkers and other people. If you are a people person and good at talking to them, then this is definitely the job for you. And if you found this video useful, then you'll love these. And make sure to subscribe and leave a comment saying, "I subscribed," and we will personally reply to your comment.